Seniors, please be seated. Hello family, friends, teachers, administrators, and fellow classmates. Welcome to the 2018 Washington Community High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is Josie Herman, and I'm honored to be speaking on behalf of the class of 2018. Today, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the last 4 years and the defining aspects that brought us to here today. Looking out at our graduating class, I see faces of kids that I have known since preschool, classmates from grade school, and friends that I met once I came to high school. I see teachers that have mentored and challenged us. I see our school where our interests were sparked by the classes we took, which inspired our career choices. I see faculty and administration that offered opportunities for leadership in various clubs and activities. I see the places where we practiced and competed and the friendships that resulted from it. I see the bleachers where we cheered on our fellow classmates at games and performances. I see parents and family members who have encouraged and guided us. I see a community that has supported our students in academics, fine arts, athletics, and beyond. I see most importantly, I see a group of students who has accomplished great success in and out of the classroom over these past 4 years. I see the first steps we are taking with their choices of attending college or trade schools or joining the military or workforce. I see the great potential of this class to achieve their career goals and accomplish great success. I see our paths that have brought us here today and the memories created along the way. I see the beginnings of our lives beyond WCHS, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Congratulations, class of 2018, and best of luck. Thank you.
At this time, I would ask that the top 10 students of the class of 2018 please come to the front. We'd like to take a moment to congratulate these students for their hard work and earning the place of top 10 class rank. I will introduce them beginning with number 10. Number 10, Eileen Zhang. Number 9, Megan Jenkins. Number 8, Matthew Barrowman. Number 7, William Riley Hudson. Number 6, Caitlin Keeley. Number 5, Kara Jacobs. Number 4, Josephine Herman. We actually have a two-way tie for second in class rank. Number 2, Daniel Rotfuse. And number 2, Alexander Mitchell. And our class valedictorian, Richard Fitzpatrick. Congratulations to the top 10 students of the class of 2018. Go ahead and be seated. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Daniel Rotfuss, and I am very honored to be able to speak to all of you today. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all my fellow graduates. It's been a long road, but we finally made it. I'd also, of course, like to start with some thank yous. Family, friends, teachers, coaches, everyone that has helped me along my way. I'm so thankful for everybody and all they've been able to contribute. Good, now that's all over with. All I have left to do is stand up here and try to find something motivational to somehow help you better your lives. I have to say something new that you haven't heard before, or hopefully it inspires you or motivates you or something. And since a majority of you can't wait to walk out of here anyway, I'll try to talk about something hopefully you find a little interesting. Something that a lot of people like, something a little popular. So I'm going to talk about superheroes for a few minutes. My opinion and the popular consensus is that they're actually pretty awesome. Maybe not all those DC characters, but, in general. And disclaimer, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil Infinity War. Superheroes are cool because they can essentially handle anything that's thrown at them. There's a part of all of us that would love to be able to just, punch our problems away, have everyone in awe of our strength, and always beat the bad guy, or at least most of the time. But while we admire their awesome abilities and incredible power, what I think we like the most about heroes are the ways they're just like us. Everyone, and every hero, has to start somewhere. Whether you're just a kid from Queens or a billionaire inventor, what they all have in common is that they have to figure out what they want to make of themselves in their new reality they have to live with their powers. And it doesn't come easily. Besides the bad guys that always want to come hurt them, or their town, or their family, or the world, they have to deal with the other problems of life. Difficult relationships, fragmented friendships, loneliness, feelings of incompetence. These problems are universal. They're challenges that persist throughout our lives, but it doesn't take a superhero to persevere. One of my favorite examples of this tenacity is Captain America. After spending decades frozen out of time, he emerges into a world that's completely changed, with all his friends dying or dead of old age, except for one. I will add a spoiler warning here. If by some small chance you haven't seen Captain America Winter Soldier and Civil War, are still unaware of the major plot events, and still are intending to see it, you can either stop listening to my speech or just get over it already because it's been out 2 years. Cap's childhood best friend, Bucky Barnes, had been brainwashed and turned into a powerful assassin, the Winter Soldier. So for a long time across a number of movies, Cap has to endure what is undoubtedly one of the toughest friend situations of all time. First fighting his best friend, then patiently working with him to gradually help him return to the person he was before. As if that wasn't enough, he then has to come to a terrible decision: give up Bucky or break the law. As all of you who have seen Captain America's Civil War knows, he tries to protect his friend at the expense of bringing the full wrath of the militaries of the world down and a bunch of other superheroes. I know I'm not alone in thinking this is a little admirable, though perhaps a little stupid. I'm definitely not advocating any of you break the law, especially if you're trying to harbor an internationally wanted fugitive. In general, that's not a smart choice. But there's something that appeals to us about his rugged determination to fight for his friend, no matter what the cost. Now, I'm no Captain America, but I can certainly identify with that feeling. Throughout high school, I've made such incredible friends. They're people who I would sacrifice a lot for, and they've proven that they would sacrifice for me many times. Though it's incredibly bittersweet standing here today, knowing I have to leave them in the fall, I know they will always be there for me if I need them, and I for them in whatever capacity we're able. And so the values and commitments like this are what show us the real heroes in our lives. While we might not be able to have our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, we certainly have people who care just as much as he does. We have people who will extend a hand when you fall down and help you back up. People who want the good to succeed all around them and fight for what's right. People who care for all those around them and give up their time for the good of others. When we look at superheroes and see their awe-inspiring abilities, we also see their character. We see their drive to help people and make the world a better place. And I also see that right here, in our high school and in our community. As we all go face this new chapter after graduation, we have to evaluate our lives and question what we want to become. We've been given great power in our freedom to chart our paths in front of us, and as we all know, with great power comes great responsibility. I urge each and every one of you to become your own type of hero. Find values that are important to you and hold fast to them. Be the best person you can be, and do it in a way that betters the lives of those around you. You may not be able to shoot lasers from your eyes, move things with your mind, or fly, but you can still be a hero. I wish you all the best as you go forth on your journeys, wherever that may take you, and I hope you can all find who you want to be. Thank you all for a marvelous 4 years, and I hope for many great years to come. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Daniel. It's my pleasure to introduce a couple of groups of students that have performed well or that are about to perform well. So, if you have earned a scholarship, either academic or athletic, could you please stand up? Very impressive. This group standing before you earned a total of $4,901,076 in scholarships this year. Thank you. You can be seated. Now please stand if you plan on entering into the U.S. Armed Forces. And as you can tell, we'd like to thank you for your future service. Without further ado, I'm going to bring up our next student speaker. So, Mr. Mitchell, please come forward.
Hello. Today, rather than give you all the typical reminiscence of our high school days together, I would like to address a problem that many of us currently face. A problem that, if not corrected, will most certainly affect each and every one of us in the coming future. Our society is divided. We have division of race, division of class, gender, religion, political allegiance, yet we have become accustomed to this divide. We are labeled as rich or poor, Republican or Democrat, gay or straight. However, we all have one thing in common. We are people. It is our generation's job to end this dilemma, as we are the future of this country. We are the future of the world. We will be the next senators. We will be the next doctors, the next presidents, teachers, engineers. We will be the next society. I believe a famous speech given by Charlie Chaplin can say it better than I can. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, "The kingdom of God is within man. Not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. It is our job to rid this society of intolerance and prejudice. In the coming months, each of us will embark upon a new journey. Whether it be college, military, work, or travel, our lives will be changing. These next few years will be the last time for us to be kids. However, they will be the first time for us to be adults. Living on our own, moving across the country, working full-time, we will finally be released into the world. But like Rocky Balboa said, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. I hope these words resonate with you long after you have forgotten who I am. We will be the people who bring about change, who bring happiness to others, who free this world from the chains of animosity that bind us to the discrimination of the past. It has been an honor to go to school with all of you these last 4 years, and an honor to represent Washington Community High School's prodigious class of 2018. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. I would now like to ask Dr. Freeman to come to the stage for the presentation of the senior class gift. Through concession stands, school dances, donors, other fundraisers, the class of 2018 was able to raise almost $9,000. With this money, we plan on pooling our funds with the class of 2014 to place a bronze panther in front of the school. We'd like to thank our teachers, the administration, and community of Washington for making this possible. Thank you. Now will the members of the Senior Chamber Ensemble stand to sing the class song.
sing this song. There's a light in the hallway, burning all night long. So count your blessings every day. It makes the monsters go away, and everything will be okay. You are not alone. You are right at home. Good night. Good
I'm sure all of you want to leave, so I'm going to try to keep this short. We, as a collective group, started from the bottom, now the whole team's here. I'd like to begin by thanking the teachers, counselors, coaches, administration, and anyone else that I might have forgotten for helping us all through this journey. I'd like to thank all the parents, grandparents, and other family members for encouraging all these bright minds. Unless, of course, for some unexplainable reason, you didn't give any graduation money. Looking back, it seems like these past 4 years have flown by. During our time at the high school, we lived through many fads and new dance moves: the mannequin challenge, the running man challenge, the whip, nay-nay, and many of us were even seen Millie rockin' on any block. I'd also like to thank all my peers for the memories that I can cherish forever. I've learned a lot from this special group of students, including how to even handle snakes. We formed strong bonds that will remember forever, along with the fact that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It's now time to say goodbye to the school, to our teachers, and to many of our friends. I'd like to wish everyone luck and hope that everyone succeeds in whatever they wish to do with the next chapter of their lives. Finally, I'd like to end with a quote from street poet and philosopher Post Malone. Congratulations.
I think this is the part we've been waiting for. So at this moment, Board President Mrs. Jewel Ward and the members of the Washington Community High School Board of Education, it's my pleasure to certify that the students sitting before you have met all graduation requirements for Washington Community High School. Graduates, please stand to receive your diplomas.
McKenna Faith Adams. Isabella Elena Alexander. Samantha Elizabeth Allstott. Austin Ray Anderson. Morgan Nicole Anderson. Jacob Daniel Andres. Teslin Marie Armstrong. Benjamin Arthur Asher. Morgan Eileen Avis. Rachel Catherine Bear. Andrea Liliana Barone Munoz. Samuel Joseph Bielmer. Keegan Douglas Beeler. Miles Thomas Beamer. Matthew Jacob Bean. McKenna May Beard. Madison Nicole Beebe. Nina Catherine Benson. Elizabeth Rose Bergman. Breck Ethan Beachheit. Jessica Jean Bielma. Logan Michael Klein. Peter Andrew Rest. Matthew Noel Barrowman. Richard Norman Fitzpatrick. Daniel Paul Rothfuse. Josephine Ann Herman. Hannah Marie Beneman. Jared Liam Joseph Bizanz. McKenna Ryan Blackerby. Allison Paige Blitcharts. Devin Kelly Blumenshine. Cameron Robert John Bors. Dylan Lee Bohannon. Aaron Franklin Boley. Matthew Donald Bowen. Christopher Todd Boyd. Sarah Bell Boyer. William Andrew Boyer. Caitlin Beth Bradburn. Bryce Matthew Brannock. Samantha Marie Braun. Brady Thomas Brecklin. Drew Michael Brenton. Wesley Scott Brown. Zachary David Bryan. Nicholas Andrew Booker. Dalton Tyler Buckingham. Savannah Kathleen Budd. Evan Lee Bumfrey. Garrett William Delmar Bundy. Jesse Andrew Burnett. Carson Nicholas Butler. Isaiah Nashawn Butler. Caitlin Marie Kasha. Andrew Dwayne Cameron. Stormy Chinoa Carr. Sydney Ann Kavanaugh. Skylar Ann Mitchell Chandler. Jesse Maxwell Church. Samuel Maverick Cole. Mitchell William Collins. Benjamin Michael Connor. Jacob Mason Cooley. Brett Michael Coughlin. Sarah Elizabeth Crebo. Savannah Dawn Kreider. Sydney Justine Cruz. John Ross Curtis. Reagan Elizabeth Daniels. Christopher Robert Davis. Jessica Lynn Davis. Tyler Joseph Delaware. Tyler Lee Denham. Justin Tyler DeVore. Brianna Hope Diven.
Yana Dorer. Haley Danielle Earl. Bailey Lynn Elder. Samantha Irene Emmendorfer. Tyler James Enlow. Samuel Lee Ernst. Benjamin Lee Evans. Rebecca Emily Gorman. Sarah Nicole Fandel. Austin Tyler Feeney. Justin Harold Fernald. Andrew Michael Fiedler. Madeline Laureen Fisher. Gabriel Michael Gregory Foley. Megan Ann Foley. Ashley Nicole Frank. Caleb Joshua Fry. James Thomas Fry. Delaney Hunter Gangloff. Catherine Ann Gasser. Jessica Reese Gall. Haley Elizabeth Gent. John Xavier Gillis. Connor Matthew Graves. Emily Jean Hackney. Joshua Wayne Hagan. Simon Houston Haley. Samuel James Hallahan. Morgan Christie Hand. Catherine Gale Haney. John Connor Hanley. Jacob Lloyd Harper. Sarah Leanne Harris. Robert Eugene Hastings. Olivia Danielle Hatton. Travis Michael Haycraft. Elizabeth Marie Hector. Madison Elizabeth Heflin. Colton Dale Highbreeder. Riley Charles Hines. Jerry William Heller. Margaret Ann Helmuth. Alexis Brianne Hernandez. Elise Natasha Herrera Jimenez. Tyree Jalen Hersman. Miranda Elizabeth Herzog. Carly Ann Higgins. Tegan Marie Higgins. Parker Elliott Hill. Alexa Marie Hilst. Kendall Eugene Hofer. Claire Olivia Holmes. Ian Michael Hosking. Tess Olivia Howley. Phoenix Michael Logan Hudson. William Riley Hudson. Daniel Isaiah Huffield. Camden John Charles Hutt. Sierra Marie Huzar. Brody Curtis Isbell. Christopher Hayden Jackson. Kara Grace Jacobs. Jessica Renee Jacobson Purcell. Dakota Leanne Jeffries. Donna June Jenkins. Megan Elizabeth Jenkins. J. Dalton Jensen. Mackenzie Nicole Johnson. Tyreek Iman Johnson. Caitlin Diane Keeley. Madison Love Kellenberger. Nathan Andrew Kemper. Luke David Kenke. Caitlin Rose Kerr. Chalita Konkanen.
Alec Joseph Knight. Bryce Douglas Knott. Gabriel Michael Kolb. Hunter Lucas Kohler. Alexis Annette Kratz. Ryan Jacob Kruger. Alexander Gregory LaHood. Devin Lee Lambert. Matthew Thomas Lee. Tyler Bradley Legg. Peyton Nicole Lehman. Jacob Andrew Leon. Christopher Henry Lemus. Caleb Wayne Lindley. Isabel Grace Lynn. Glory Dawn Little. Micah James Livengood. Megan Elise Lochner. Riley Nicole Laux. Andrew Blake Lovell. Maria Cha Magan San Juan. Alyssa Nicole Martin. Trevor Nathaniel Martin. Alexander Joshua Mason. Jacob Levi Mathis. Robert Welby Matthews. Jonathan Robert McCarty. Nathan Daniel McCleary. Allison Marie McFarland. Aaron Laurel McMullen. Marissa Ann Mertens. Taylor Ann Medelack. Parker Ilwan Meyer. Brianna Nicole Millich. Maddie Elizabeth Jean Miller. Tate Alexander Miller. Jarrett Thomas Metzelfelt. Evan Benjamin Montgomery. Calvin Brady Moore. Devin Michael Moore. Donovan Presley Moore. Hannah Elizabeth Moore. Josie Marie Morgan. James Thomas Mossbach. Cameron Terrian Mottler. Sarah Lane Mazzarelli. Carly Marie Myers. Claire Elizabeth Myers. Garrett Lee Newell. Peyton Theodore Newkirk. Bryant Edward Nichols. Bryn Victoria Newkirk. Farah Ashley Nimrick. Lane Elizabeth Noel. Jeremy Owen Noyce. Elena Nicole Nolte. McKenna Diane Nyberg. Maria Christine O'Day. Dalton Stephen Pfeiffer. Brian Ross Pershing. Haley Ann Phelps. John Douglas Phelps. Cassidy Nicole Pollard. Nicholas Robert Pent. Blaze Hunter Punky. Alondra Maria Casada. Aaron Michael Quinn. Devin Allen Randleman. Hunter Daniel Ray. Sorry. Trevor Allen Reed. Caitlin Mary Reichel. Raven Samantha Jane Relaford. Garrett Andrew Rich. Amanda Paige Rogers. Austin Michael Rogers. Grant Thomas Roosevelt.
Kaylee Elizabeth Ruff. Olivia Ann Solomon. Patrick Michael Salzman. Grant Burke Sanders. Mason Gabriel Sandy. Puri Sampabopit. Caleb Ryan Shaffron. Joshua Mark Schellenberg. Andrew Stephen Schofield. Hannah Doreen Schreiner. Sydney Nicole Schubert. Cody Lee Sedlichika. Erica Lynn Shangraw. Caden Anthony Sharp. Kyle John Sherman. Jessica K. Sherman. Zachary David Shute. Alice Delia Simpkins. Joshua Brian Simpson. Michael Alexander Slamba. Caleb Andrew Sluga. Caleb Matthew Schmelzer. Jessica Catherine Smith. Kirsten Joe Smith. McKenna Paige Smith. Chase Casper Sonderman. Madison Diane Marie Spahn. Kyle Edward Speck. Cody Lee Stegmeyer. Kyler Eric Stegmeyer. Devin Porter Stewart. Kaylin Elizabeth Stobart. Lauren Emily Stucker. Peyton Ann Stone. Madison Marie Street. Magdalene Grace Strubarb, Dylan Allen Stucker, Joshua Robert Sweeney, Tucker Lane Eldon Tabor, Connor Anthony Talbot, Shayla Madison Talkid, Elise Francis Thomas, Bryson Jeffrey Thomas, Elena Mariah Tinkham, James Lee Tipton Coleman, Mary Catherine Toyne, Mark Alexander Trueblood, Kennedy Ann Tuckwell, Emma Caroline Uftring, Mason Quinn Ulick, Jacob Alexander Urban, Colin Lane Vanaker, Tanner Matthew Wagner, Taylor Renee Walker, Shelby Peyton Wallace, Adrian Martell Ware, Logan Paul Warren, Maxwell Jackson White, Taylor Ray Witter, Alan James Widmer, Jennifer Denise Widmer, Dylan Ray Wiley, Alexander Ryan Williams, Brett Aaron Williams, Louis Khalil Williams, Olivia Laureen Williams, Adrian Antoine Alexander Williams Jr., Alyssa Marie Woodruff, Kyle Stephen Warwick, Josie Elizabeth Woodkey, Drew William Yoder, Leah Nicole Youngman, Nicholas Joseph Samudo, Eileen Zhang, Alex Parker Zimmerman, Christian Matthew Zernjibel, and Alex Wilson Mitchell.
Seniors, please rise. At this time, to signify that you have graduated and completed your journey through high school, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2018.